We're here with Rick Priestley. We're going to be playing a game of his new Fantares system. Let's take a step back and yeah, I'm as out as I can be. Yeah. Anyway, we're here with Rick Priestley and Chris. Say hi, Chris. And myself, Ben. We're going to be having a game of Rick Priestley's new Fantares system, which is a fantasy skirmish game based on the Antares tabletop war game by Warlord. So Rick's just going to go through the armies and then we're going to start.
Okay, well, Chris is going to take control of the Nords, and as I was about to say, you've got 7 units in total, and these are your common or garden Nords with swords, which have a stat line as shown on the army list here. And we have an army list, Nords, families and everything. So, again, basically they're Nord warriors. These are your Nord guard, and those are have halberds. So their stats are there. Your non-archers, now I have to warn you, non-archers are not very good shots. It's the thing they're not great at, but it's worth having because it's your only missile. So that's their stats there. This is your Nord leader, your Nord chieftain. He's the guy with the black mask, and those are his bodyguards, two-handed axes. So quite a tough little unit, as in Antares, you don't necessarily want your chieftains right at the front fighting. They need to sort of be jolling the chaps along, and that's your Nord shaman. Now, what we're going to do today is, because neither of you played, and the magic system is still a little bit in flux, we'll just give you a basic fireball spell. A basic fireball spell got range of 20 inches, hits the enemy, causes a hit and pinch. So, good thing to use in conjunction with your other archers.
Dwarves? Yeah.
Okay, dwarves, we only have 6 units. See? But they are tough little swine, so you'll be alright. As with the Nords, these are the North Star miniatures, as shown there, I'm sure I'll explain. But as your dwarf commander, your dwarf lord, dwarves with spears, dwarves with a mixture of swords and axes, and dwarves with bows. Traditional bowmen, and as you can see, the stats are exactly the same. If you play Antares, this will all be very familiar to you. If you don't, it'll be bewildering.
Fair enough.
The stats are fairly basic. I mean, I'll just explain for the benefit. You can edit this out if you wish, Ben. But the stats are agility, that's how good you are at moving, and the score is out of 10. So 4 out of 10. Accuracy is how good you are at shooting, 5 out of 10. Strength is how good you are at hitting things, 6 out of 10. Resist is how good you are at resisting being hit, or toughness if you are of an old Warhammer persuasion. And in this case it's 6, but because of the armour, 8. Initiative is how good you are at reacting, 7 out of 10. And command is how good you are at receiving orders and doing things, 9 out of 10, which is very good. 7 is average for these, 5 is average for these.
Excellent. Right, so shall we deploy and then we'll come back with the first turn?
For this game you deploy off the dice, and you only deploy 3 units in the first turn. So I'll just put 3, you can choose which 3, but I'll put 3 of your dice in.
Yep.
And if I have 3 of the red dice, so you deploy by taking your first turn.
Yep.
In this order. It's 3 things first turn, and then everything goes in the dice bag for the second turn onwards.
Yeah.
As you both play Antares, you're good with
So that represents a vanguard coming on, and then you've got the main body of the force behind them.
Yeah, the story is that both sides are trying to recover the sacred totem from the ruined temple guarded by the Mount Druid. You'll be coming on from those right angles, from that valley there and this valley here. And you've heard that the totem is here with the Mount Druid on the chaos, etc., etc. And you're rushing to capture it before the other guy. Because you're in a bit of a mess, you sort of want to get there fast. Your advanced people are coming on first, and everyone else will be behind. But you also do it this way because if you're teaching people who've never played before, having a turn that's just 3 dice gets the turnover very quickly and can go through all the basic mechanisms. So red is null. So choose one of your null units. It could be any. Now your objective is to capture this and then back off your own side. His objective is the same. So think of it 2 ways. You've got to get here and get the objective, which can only do with infantry unit. You're all infantry units. But you've got to stop him doing it as well. So although you can come on anywhere between there and there, you might want to come here, you might want to send some over there. And you don't have to give it away because your first turn you can go all the way, and then your second turn you can go all in. Or you can mix it.
Is it like Antares in terms of terrain? So you have to do the agility test to get the terrain?
I'm ignoring this for terrain because that's more complexity. And as I say, I've done this to people who not necessarily played Antares before. This counts as an obstacle. So this is an obstacle, apart from there. So you will have to test. If you want to run over there, you will have to test. That's an area of terrain standard. So you will have to test agility if you're doing it. Just to make it pretty. So ignore all that. And just think about that. Your missile range and your range for magic is 20 meters. So that's the sort of distance you have to worry about being shot from. So the first move is exactly like Antares. So your basic move is 5 inches, it's 10, and the sprint is 15. And your agility is, I think, 5, or you're not. Yeah, all fives like that. So you test agility for sprint, exactly as per Antares.
Because I was sprint these guys up.
Good first move, always
Try and bring them down. That's going to be all right. Try and bring them on.
as an Antares, up to an inch.
Now, is it like Antares in terms of being shot, where it has to be, you have to actually have line of sight, or is it just the spot?
You need line of sight from the middle. So that's per Antares. So if you're shooting, just make sure everything has got the line of sight. It only has to be between 2. Most people in this kind of formation when you want to shoot.
Yeah, that's what I do in Antares.
Shooting's not so important in this game. But if you can shoot and pin the other guy and maybe stop him moving, you've got exactly the same kind of thing. What you don't have is that move to cover the position because there's no dangerous range weapons. So you can do what you've done, which is just move straight forward fairly safely. Okay, next one.
So do I need to stack the agility test for the sprint?
If you sprinted, sprint, you need an agility test. Yeah, D10. You need 5 or less.
5 or less? 9.
You failed spectacularly, so you take a pin.
So is that to simulate them being exhausted from trying to run?
Yeah, you're just exhausted. You just run a little, even though you're like a hyena-based animal, which you'd think you'd be able to run a bit better than that.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, one pin is never a great problem. It's the same as Antares. One pin can be shared very easily. It's when you've got 4 or 5 pins, you start to worry. Okay, so you've sprinted to the table, you've become exhausted, but that might slow you down next time. You don't know. You're going to go again.
anime hair.
Yeah, anime stuff. I look at it, when it's done well, you think, a bit of Art Nouveau there. When it's done badly, you think, yeah, 3-year-old's toy. Just doesn't quite work for me. I prefer something that's representing something that's real.
Yeah.
But I think that's just me, and it's just that aesthetic. So, next one, we have a greenie.
We've got some dwarves.
These are dwarves. Now, you're wielding the camera. Would you like me to move for you?
Right, so
Choose any of the units.
I think I'm going to take these dwarf warriors and I'm going to run them in from this table edge.
Okay. Hang on, sorry, you're there to there.
There to there, right.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
I was thinking,
Sorry, did I say that?
let's go for the advantage. So,
Yeah, let me do it.
So, in Antares you normally do 5-inch increments, so an advance is 5, a run is 10, and a sprint is 15. If you sprint, you have to make a test against your agility to see if you're exhausted and take a pin.
So, stumpy little legs means they've only got an agility value of 4.
Agility of
But
4.
you know what? I'm going to take that chance. It gets me 5 inches closer to the objective.
But that means you've got a slightly higher chance of failing compared to the gnolls.
So let's roll to see what happens if I fail. And I fail, I take a pin. So that's 1 pin on the dwarf warriors. But I'm not very worried about that because if I have a successful order test next turn, I'll be taking that pin off. And they have started getting quite close to the objective. So let's draw another dice. Green again, right. Yeah, and I'm again going to sprint the dwarf archers to here. Let's see if they take a pin from running their little legs. They don't.
They're a little bit fitter than your standard warriors.
Somebody's they've had a bit of time on the Stairmaster, they're not worried about working their little legs.
That's in the right direction.
Yeah, okay. Only 2 left.
Now with dwarves.
That's dwarfiness. That's your dwarf lord.
Yeah, and again, running sprinting, is he exhausted? Yes.
He's been up too many pies, I suspect.
Dwarf Lords famous for their cardio routines.
So there you go, and that's your basic dwarf advance force onto the table. Made a good run there.
Yeah.
Leaving us with 1 more knoll. We'll take over the...
He's got the Knoll Guard out, he's got the Knoll Archers out. Is he going to bring out a character or another unit of warriors?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sprint my gnoll warriors down here. They're the gnoll common folk. These are the gnoll warriors, these are the regular gnolls.
These are the regular gnolls, the gnoll warriors. Gnoll warriors are just your basic type. The ones with the halberds, those the guard. They're slightly better, but not a huge amount better.
So because I did a sprint, so I'm going to have to do a test that's 5 or less. And my gnolls are really sleepy today.
Okay. So first turnover, all the dice go back in the bag in the same way as in basic Antares. So run. Obviously, if any of these were down, you'd be testing to get them back in. Okay, so those all go back in the bag together with 6 effectives.
Yeah.
You should have 6. No, it's 5. No,
There's 5. Yeah.
There you go.
So at the end of turn 1, everybody's closing on the objective. I've got my archers here ready to start raining death down onto the gnolls if they are advancing. I've got my warriors here ready to charge towards the objective backed up by the Lord, and they're facing off with Knoll Guard, Knoll Archers and a unit of Knoll Warriors who look like they're going to try and sneak round the back.
Yeah, looks like it to me. They are sneaky, those guys. A lot of who gets there first depends on...
Yeah.
could they fire from?
As in Antares, you can automatically turn to face, so it's not a problem.
So I'll give my archers a fire order, and I'm going to try and hit the north archers over like a fire order.
You reckon they're within 20 inches?
I reckon they are.
Hey,
You can't pre-measure.
You shouldn't pre-measure if you're going to fire. You should say you're firing first. Okay?
okay,
Then I'm going to fire.
let's see who's in range.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Just in range.
Remember, it's the same as Antares, so if one's in range, the unit's in range.
So they just make it.
But you still have to be able to draw a line of sight. So you can draw a line of sight through these trees. So like I think the front rank can easily fire,
Yeah,
and then probably one behind. So
That's fine.
yeah, 5 dice.
5 dice.
Right, it's 5 dice. Your accuracy is your basic score to hit, which I think is 4 in case of rolls. Okay. You're at long range, which is -1. So you need a 3.
Does it get any bonus for standing and firing?
You do get a +1 for firing, the same as Antares, so back to 4.
So it's hitting off. Okay. So 5 dice. 5 dice.
3 hits.
Lucky hits like an Antares.
There's the rule of 1 and 10s in fantasy is simple. 1 always hits and 10 always misses. And apart from that, I've got rid of all the special rules and 10s because I found that there were too many and it was too confusing. So I've streamlined the game a bit. Yes, that's the best way to put it, streamlined. So 3 hits. Okay. Now, in this case, you decide where the hits go, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You just go to 3 because they're all the same. So three hits on the 3 dwarves.
Yep. What's the resilience for the Dwarf Warriors?
Dwarf
archers.
Dwarf archers not terribly well armoured. They are 7.
7.
So
So I
you need
need
7 or less.
7 or less. And I get all of them. You haven't played games with me before. It's going to go like this.
Yeah.
So do they still take a pin because they can do that just like an Antares?
Yeah, they do. They still take the pin because you've been hit.
Okay.
Although they've all been saved, jammy swine, you know what? They still take the pin, which means they'll have to take the test. It's exactly like Antares. In fact, to date, I think there's almost nothing different.
Dwarves. Okay.
So, it means you want to be downstairs. Oh, is that right? That's right. Order I couldn't hear what John was saying. Right.
8. Hit 7 or less.
Okay, and you got 2.
Remove the pin. And I'm going to run them and sprint them. 15-4.
So dwarves being natural sprinters, that should hopefully work out.
Yeah, I'm going to have them working their little legs as hard as they can to get to this objective.
Breathing, that's the key. But they still need to do an agility test, don't they, if they've done it?
So they need to do an agility test for here.
They've sprinted.
You don't have to test for this, you have to test for this.
Okay.
I did it that way because just to make the game a little simpler.
So, did you do a sprint or was it a regular run?
It was a sprint, so I'm going to take an agility test on 4 or less. 5, they fail, they get that pin back.
Pin back. Okay.
What's their agility? They've got 4. Well, they've got this close to the objective now, so one more sprint, they're on it.
Yeah, and then you've got to get it off the board.
Let's build on the ice.
They're nearly as fast as my undead.
Yeah.
Knowles.
It's Noel's turn.
So, you've got, they've ordered, these 2 have both got 1 pin, but you can use them and you can bring these on from the side.
So like an Antares, these would have to do a command check to see if I can activate them and take off the pin.
And it looks like the standard leadership for Null Warriors is, let's flip to the next page.
No Warriors?
Null Warriors is 8.
8
So
with the
-1, 7.
Okay. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and activate these Null Guard over here.
Yeah.
And try and give them a sprint action like you can do dwarves. So I need to take a 7 or less.
Yeah. You do?
So I do. I get to it.
Range 20.
Yep.
It's a very easy one to cast if it's a 9 or 11. At 7 plus 9. And if it hits, it's a D3 plus 1.
have they're in perilously close range of your archers, but they are closer to the edge.
It's almost like you're anticipating what I'm going to do next and why I've set those archers up there.
Right, so I need to do a test, so it's 5 or less.
And he failed.
So they get a little bit.
Put the pin straight back.
They are really not healthy dogs.
No. Go on. Pull a dice, Nick. Rick's now left to go and do a seminar. That's dwarves. So, let's pass the camera back. Right. So, I'm going to bring on the unit of spears. I'm going to run them.
Running them or going for a sprint?
I am indeed going for a sprint.
Oh.
So 15 inches and the agility test on 4 is passed.
Oh, so they get on without a pin.
Which gets them moving forward. Okay. Do you want to pull the next dice? Another dwarf one, right. I am going to fire on the null guard. I'm over half range, so that's -1. I get +1 for the fire order. So a quick check on the archers. Yeah, accuracy 5. Can see. So that's 2 plus 10 dice. 5, 10. I need 5 or less. I've got 10 dice.
Did you the pin on the unit? Does that affect their shooting at all?
That's an excellent point. I need to take an order test, which I pass, and remove the pin. But good for reminding me, because we can all forget these things. So, that's 4 hits.
Okay, and that was that into the null guard just down there.
That's into the null guard.
Okay.
So, let's see what the armor of the null guard is.
The null guard, the armor is the resistance, so it's a 7.
It's a 7. So, that's 4 saves on 7 or less.
So it'll be these 4 guys here. Let's see how they do.
That's 2 fails.
2 fails, so these 2 get picked up on the board.
Yep.
And they take an extra pin.
Yep. So the null guard is starting to take some damage. But it's the null turn.
The best thing I can do is I'm going to try and bring up my null shaman. So I'm going to try and bring him in over here with a order. So he's going to attempt to do a sprint here to where this nice picture is.
Is that the shaman?
That's the null shaman, yeah. So agility test to sprints, 5 or less. 3.
Passed.
So he's actually okay.
So in the game we played last week, Noel Shaman and the Archers were pin pushing in like a Viking hero. They're making an absolute mess, and the Huskars followed up. First game we played, Rick engaged in a magic duel.
Yeah.
It did not end well for the Noel Shaman. And magic duels are brilliant. If you think you know your opponent's mindset, you can really play with it. You know Rick quite well, so you can guess what he's going to choose on his dice. And it's very, very good. And if you're a lower level wizard, you can't dispel anyway. You have to, if you want to dispel, you want to try and basically Friday the wizard's brain.
Yeah.
So another dice.
Pull a dice.
Yeah, it's going to say this.
I'm going to try and bring on another unit of the null warriors. Another unit of null warriors. So I'm going to try and sprint them on here. So these are just the common guard. So we're going to do successfully sprints. And they fail. So they take a pin as well.
Okay. Another dice to pull.
So the only thing I've got left is my null chieftain.
Yep.
Oh yes, those as well. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and give these guys a good order as well.
Okay.
So
Not the chief. Knolls are so tough. They don't need arms. Done.
right, so I'll do try and activate it. So I need a 7 or less specifically. 2. So okay. And then what I'll try and do is I will try and run them up here. Check for the sprint, so 5 or less. 4, they're okay.
Okay. Pull the dice. 3.
Dwarfs again.
Right, so
So you've got one activation each left in the dice.
So,
And is this your shared barbarian shaman?
yeah, let's bring my shaman on.
So dwarves having magic users at least.
Yes. You've got to bear in mind, dwarves not having magic users is actually a fairly recent idea. Because when I started playing fantasy games back in 3rd edition Warhammer, dwarves had wizards.
Oh really?
Yes. It was only with all the changes to 4th edition that they started to not have wizards, and now that's the generally accepted idea. Whereas in D&D, which Warhammer was heavily drawing from, and Lord of the Rings, they did. So, he works his little legs, and no, he gets a pin from working his little legs too hard.
It's a strange concept to allow to see dwarfs with bows and crossbows.
Yeah, that's very true.
But again, if you go back to the old fantasy races, then yeah, they had bows.
Lord of the Rings is bows the only mystic weapon the dwarves have.
Yeah, when you watch Lord of the Rings, how many do you see with crossbows?
Exactly, very true. And these models looking actually quite like the way they are described in Lord of the Rings with the hoods and the chainmail.
I'm certainly really looking forward to these coming out and being available. These are the ones that have been done for the box art, but you can see just how nice that they paint up and how much character is in the figures.
And who?
Pure speculation.
It must be really nice to see me, Michael. I might see if I can have a little interview with it. Yeah.
And who are these miniatures by again?
These are by North Star. So North Star are doing all these miniatures by North Star. These are the Knolls that they released to go with the Instant Hit expansion for Frostgrave. So these are, I think, all plastics. Apart from that one, which is the metal. But yeah, everything here is from the base box, apart from this guy who's metal. Everything here, apart from this guy, who I think is resin, is from the plastic dwarf kit that they'll be releasing. They've done barbarians, they've done warriors, they've done cultists, they're going to do goblins. So there's actually quite a range that's come out. And if you're playing a game like this, where you might have, say, 3 or 4 units aside and a couple of characters, then a box is almost an entire army. And I think smaller games like that, like Test of Honor, like Doctor Who, where it's you buy a box, maybe buy a couple of blisters, and then you paint them up, I think there's a lot of growth in that area. Looking at this, I would say to Warlord, have you not thought of doing a historical skirmish game like Saga using these rules, and then you can bolt on fantasy to support whatever fantasy models you've got?
The studio is out there if you want to speak to.
I'd love to speak to the studio and say exactly that.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why. So last week we had a quick run through the scenario for Rick, so he knew what he was doing this today. And I brought out 5 items from Saga.
Yeah.
So whilst you could add fantasy elements in there, so you could have 4 stepping around if you wanted to, or various other rare creatures and things. There's nothing wrong with using Vikings. You could use the barbarian list, or we're probably going to work with the Viking list that we have. Because the long list only existed because Rick went and bought some of the holes and decided to write a long list. So there's an even barbarian list, obviously. It could be more classic, could be a Celtic band, so again, it could be historical. There's war mammoths in here, there's chariots, there's all sorts of things. So you could do it. But yes, a historical version could happen. Very good.
I want it to. I want it to happen.
Absolutely.
Come on, pull the dice.
Dice time. Dwarves against.
Dwarf hero. Let's have a quick look at dwarf lord. Let's have a quick look at how good he is in combat. I've just spotted something that's actually a really important point for that. So I'm going to move him 5 in advance and then not do anything.
Oh.
Have you worked out what I've just spotted?
I've not. That's worrying.
The lords have got the follow rule.
Yeah.
So if he's in range of them and he can pull the dice, he can order them and them.
Has he still got his little pin, or is that
Has he still got his one?
the pin, or?
Oh, that's the point. I need to roll to order him. And I failed.
Oh, sorry.
So he doesn't move.
I shouldn't have mentioned that, though.
And I removed the pin. We're going to keep forgetting about pins, aren't we?
So you can still use the follow one. You've just got to
And he's
start
right.
on that.
Yeah.
So the last dice of this round
Is
goes
to
to
Lords.
Lords.
So that means it's got to be my Lord Chieftain, who I'm going to christen Pogger, and then see if I can bring it back. So, there's no problem.
Yeah.
So, I will try and run him on this side. And do the agility test of a 5. A 9, so he takes a pin.
Okay, that's the end of turn 2. It's time to collect all the dice and put them back in the bag.
Down order to your board.
Ooh, so you...
Because you failed your order test, didn't you?
Yep, so what do I do with that down order?
So exactly the same as it would be with Fantares.
Yeah.
So you need to make a command check. You have no pins on it, so there's no modifier. To recover into the dice bag, you need to pass.
Yeah.
If you'd failed, you would have been on the down order for the next turn as well, effectively putting you out of action.
Yeah. So that means that if you start failing orders, you can be in a situation where units start getting left behind.
That's right. And of course, then if you want to, you can try to pin those units with magic or bowfire to try and stop them recovering that down order at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So, but of course, because they're down, you have to be more hits because that's one of the things with down unit, they get extra protection against missile fire.
Yeah.
So, turn, yes.
Yep, turn 3. Knowles.
I'm going to try and activate these non-rocket guards.
Yep.
I'm going to try and give them a run order to attempt to charge into those guys.
Yep.
Do bear in mind that assaults are based on the number of pins at the end of the round combat.
Yeah.
So you are charging you with 2 pins, only you're going to have to take your order test to be successful. And if you, so you will be in the position to win. Actually, if you're going into an assault with a lot of pins on it, it's a very good way to lose that assault.
Yeah. And is it like Antares where every model defeated in a melee is an extra pin?
Exactly. It's the same system.
So let's see if they can recover it. So it's 8 minus 2, so it's 6 or less. 8, so they don't move.
Yep, they take a pin off though.
And they take a pin off, but they stay where they are. So would they go down as a result of failing that test?
Yep.
Now, am I right in thinking, like Antares, that means they have to be able to be shot at?
Yes. So it makes it harder for me to gun them down, but it means that they're stuck there not moving.
So what I'm going to try next is I'm going to attempt to have this guy on the fireball into that wizard.
Okay.
So I'm going to assume that's the fireball. 20 inch range. Wizard to wizard.
we're going to be looking up the fireball rules now and finding out how that works.
Fiery balls is actually its correct title.
Oh, of course.
Fiery ball spell, so there would be a cost if it's obviously when you build your army list you get costs for additional spells because you can have more than one spell by upgrading your shaman or your wizard to a higher level.
Yeah.
Which also means you're harder to dispel because if the opposing enemy is a lower level,
Yeah.
they can only engage in a magic duel, not actually attempt to dispel a spell in the first place.
Yeah.
So the casting value is 9, so you need 9 or less to cast the spell successfully.
Yep.
It's a pretty easy spell, as in most systems.
Yeah.
The Firebolt spell is one of your basic standard spells that every wizard knows, so it's actually a fairly simple one to cast.
Yep.
So that's successfully cast. Now, you have a runesmith in play, I believe.
Yep. And that's
So
who he's
you
targeting.
can attempt to dispel it,
Yep.
or you can attempt to engage in a magic duel.
Right.
A magic duel could be dangerous to either.
Yep. And
So
how does
it's good.
dispelling work?
You'll have to check. So, it could have been a miscast if you rolled 10.
Yeah. Countermanding spells.
The countermanding wizard makes an immediate D10 test against the wizard's initiative, -1 for each pin on the unit.
Yep.
So,
I've got 1 pin. I've got 1 pin and initiative 7, so I'd be taking 6 or less to dispel, which I do on a 1, which is an automatic success, isn't it?
it is, yes.
Yeah. And can you dispel only if you're the target, or can you dispel things targeted at other units?
No, I believe that you can dispel anything that's on the table.
Excellent.
To be honest, I haven't played much with magic, but I can still have a wizard,
Yeah.
so I couldn't stop anything anyway.
Yeah.
So I've rewritten it twice since I last used magic, so I'm a little bit rusty.
But yeah, that makes sense. So what happens is that if you're taking a test, you've got to be dispelling something from a wizard of equal or lower level,
Yes,
and then you're taking it on your initiative minus your pins.
that's it.
Yeah. So I dispelled that. Pull a dice. Dwarves. So, I am now going to fire the dwarf archers at the Knoll warriors here and start putting some pins on them. So again, 10 dice. 5s down to 4s because they're over half range, back up to 5 to 5 order. These are there. So, 5 hits.
Okay.
No strike value, so you're rolling against your normal armour.
Normal armor, which for Knowles is 7.
Go for it.
7s. So 1 dies.
Kill 1.
1 of them dies. So this guy gets popped off.
And take 2 pins, 1 for taking fire and 1 for taking casualties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shooting, so you only get 1 pin.
I was shooting only at 1 pin. Okay, that's absolutely
Okay.
fine.
Is it just in melee where it's the extra pin per casualty?
Had the fiery balls spell been successful, you would have had an additional pin for the effect of fire.
Ah,
So
right.
certain things do give you, as they do in Antares, certain things do give you extra.
So a bit like guard disruption weapons, where they cause 2 pins if they hit successful.
Similar thing, yes.
Dwarves again.
Right, so I am going to order him to fire and cast fiery balls on your non-warlord.
Okay.
I need to take a order test at command 9 down to 8. Failed.
strength there.
So that wasn't a successful move.
Okay, so it's the
And it
Gnolls.
looks like the Gnolls are back in town.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and quickly activate my Gnoll Chieftain. I'm going to try and charge into that Runesmith while he's down.
Yep. So you're going to have to take an order because they got a pin.
So let's see if we get up. So the Gnoll Chieftain is command 8 -1, so he's on 7 less. 2.
Well, this is going to be.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to, I think he's going to have to sprint to close that range.
Let's have a look, see.
So if I do a sprint, yeah, you can definitely get it.
Yeah.
So I'll sprint him in. Just realised he's holding a baton on it. Just do a test for the agility. 2, so he's alright.
Yep.
So now how does close combat work?
So, normally each one will have one attack each,
Yep.
but obviously your stat line may tell you differently. So,
No, I've got one attack.
whereas I think we find your chieftain probably has 2 attacks. So, when you try to hit the enemy in combat, you don't use your accuracy or your strength. So it's exactly the same process that would be a shooting. You use your strength and combat. As you can see, as well. So these 7 guys, you initiated the assault. So the instant charge you has 1 to your strength. So in 8 on this. Now, I believe there are huge axes.
It just says it looks sword and baton.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys have been upgraded to have huge. They all have execution axes.
They've got 2-handed axes.
2 strike.
So there's no. So if you're charging on the sword, which is a more nimble weapon, you get this one to your strength left hand, this one to your strike hand. So all different weapons have different doses, different places.
Yeah.
If you had a spear, you would strike first.
So they know God.
And you can use them in closing fire. So we moved straight on to the actual level because nobody that's involved has any ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, I know he's a wizard. He's also just failed to cast his spell as well.
Yeah.
But so, for example, your archers would be able to shoot.
Do a stand and shoot, yeah.
And you can throw your spears as well. So you can't use them as a ranged weapon, or you can use them in that closing fire phase in a combat or actually doing them yourself. So it's simultaneous because nobody's got a strikes first weapon or anything like that. Although the wizard is down, so he will strike. Because the wizard's basically cowering opponent gets there first, you can cut him off and cut off his exit. So that's pretty much fun. So you want to start dice?
Yeah, roll the dice.
After combat's finished, is there any form of movement?
Sorry, yes. So obviously you didn't that because he wasn't able to strike that.
Yeah.
So you do now get a follow-on move, which is a normal move. So you can't use it to if you needed to move away from it. So one or more of you may have taken the test because you sustain no casualties, and obviously the dwarf is dead. So you basically so you can now make a normal move on the as long as you don't have
Am I right to just leave them as they are?
Okay. Knowles. You got 3 units left. Warriors, archers.
So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and activate these guys and give them a sprint. So it's 8 minus 1, so 7.
Passed.
So that'll be 15. So that takes me just to the edge of this.
Yeah.
And we're going to do an agility test because I did a sprint. So yours is I'm going to say it's 5 dice. Right,
Take
so
a pin.
Do take a pin. They can stay there.
They're strong and they're tough, but apparently they're not very fit.
No, they've done it every time so far.
Yeah. We've had a lot of sprints, we've had a lot of failed agility tests.
Strangely, the dwarves are passing it well.
Okay, dwarves. So, I've got the warriors, the spearmen, and the lord left. I'm going to pass the camera over.
Can you multi-charge? Can you multi-charge?
How do you mean?
One unit to 2 units. In that case, I'm going to pick the Knoll Guard to charge. I can do it in a run without sprinting, but I need to take an order, which I pass, moving this man. Which then takes these guys into combat with the Knoll Guard.
And as they're down, they can't fire back, can they? Because they're currently
As they're down, they fight back after I
They
fall.
fight back, but it's after they've been attacked. Because they're currently taking shelter or recovering from whatever it was that made them go down.
Arrow fire and running too hard.
Yeah, so they're sheltering from the arrows and they're not, basically they're not battle ready.
Okay. So you know,
Yeah.
They are armed with spears. You can use spears in closing fire.
Okay. So that's 5 dice in closing fire.
so do I still get to do that even though I'm down? Okay, so 5 dice. 2 more dice, please. Thank you. So is that a normal shooting attack?
It is, it's just the same as normal shooting attack. Obviously you've got 1 pin marker on you, so you need your accuracy, which I think is...
It is 4.
Is 4. Pin marker is going to take you down to 3 on it.
So I need 3s or less. Okay, 3s or less.
You get
1 hit. 1 spear.
Which is, so I am resilience 8. Is there a strike value on that?
There's a strike value of 1.
I pass, I take no casualties, but I take a pin for taking fire.
And that's going to be quite critical because now both sides are on 1 pin. So rather than the dwarves going with slight upper hand, you're now got the same number of pins, and at the end of the round of combat, the number of pins that determines the victor of that round of combat.
Okay.
So, my dwarves have got a basic strength of
taking 2 off your armour.
2 summon 5s, and I've only got 5 guys, so... 5 guys, so each will take 1, and I've got 3 more. So some guys are going to do it twice.
So one of those is probably your leader, unless he's already dead.
So we're still allocating hits.
Still allocate hits, actually,
Yeah.
in Fantares. So the only reason it matters is because you need to just get the reroll.
Yeah.
So see whether you give him just the 1 hit, hope he survives, or whether you choose to give him those second hits, despite +1, and reroll.
So what I'm going to try and do, I'll give the leader 2 hits on this guy first.
Yeah.
And then the rest, so 2 hits on the leader first, so it's strike value 2, toughness 7.
Down to 5s. Is he the leader?
He's the leader.
Right, so 2 hits on the leader.
Okay.
2 fails.
Guys.
He's dead.
Okay. 2 hits
On the next guy.
Okay, so 2 hits on him. Oh, sorry. 5s.
He passes.
He's alright. And then 1 hit on 1 hit on each guy.
You've just rolled 4 dice and there's only 3 left.
There's 4 left.
Oh, okay. No, you just rolled 3 hits for that one.
Oh yeah, apparently there's 3 hits on that guy.
Oh, okay. Basically, kill 2 more.
2 of them are dead, and I'm assuming they have to take a brain test.
Right, they'll get to fight back first, but they've taken 1, 2, 3 additional pins on 4 pins. Yeah, but you'd still get to fight back, wouldn't you? Shall we quickly check with Nick? So, the dwarves have inflicted 3 casualties to take them to 4 pins. That is twice the remaining models in the units. They get to strike back now, don't they?
They do, so because they were down, they have to strike up. So they will take, how many kills? Sorry, 3. 3. So they will take 3, so you can put it up to 4 pins, yeah, okay? So those 2 guys do, so we can leave us survive.
No.
He's sort of irrelevant, but at least we know he's survived. So you get 2 hits back.
But are they at -4 for all those pins?
So that's the 7 strokes, they're down to 3.
Yeah.
Do they get any plus stroke for having this?
Yeah,
We've got Halbert.
now what happens is that I believe... Now I don't know how this one's going to work.
So Halbert's a strike 1.
Sorry, so they attacked first, they were down, so they strike second. Now I'm not sure how we play that.
I'd probably go with the down roll overrides the weapons damage roll. Yeah.
That's what I'll have to bring up with Rick, I'm not sure. I don't think we have a strikes first.
Yeah. Not a hard always strikes first, no. So, 2 attacks, -4.
Okay, so this is 3s.
No hits. So,
Just remember, in a song, in hand-to-hand combat, hit markers don't affect strength.
So
that's 1 hit.
When it gets that close and desperate, that doesn't really matter. The amount of 5, because you are now fighting for your life.
Right, so it means that the Knoll Guard have scored 1 hit on the dwarves. My dwarves have got resilience 8 on the warriors, -1 for the strike value, resilience 7. Failed. I kill a dwarf warrior, which puts me to 2 pins. So, but at the end of the combat,
I'm assuming the Knolls have lost.
Well, the Knolls have 4 pins and dwarves have 2 pins.
Yeah.
So the Knolls have lost. We now take the break test. This is modified by the pins. So you've lost your leader, which is now where, so your leadership, sorry, your command is no longer 8, it's 7, because you lost the leader. So you need 3 or less.
so on a 3 or less the Knolls survive, otherwise 4, they're wiped out.
No, actually, that's leader.
Oh no, right, they're not wiped out.
The playtest in a minute is changed to the break rules. So normally, if you're playing Antares, you lose, fail your break test in combat, you're wiped out.
Yeah.
And because they're below half their starting strength, that would also mean they fail the break test and quite well. We now go into this, the more traditional thing where troops are out and actually start fleeing. So now, I'm suspecting they may do this anyway. So you failed the break test. You now take D6 pins, which may take you over your auto.
over your leadership value, you're destroyed anyway. I think. Yeah, but if you get 1 or 2, then they're just rooting and running away.
Filling in for Rick Priestley running this at the minute.
6, they're dead. Yeah, they've gone to 10 pins. That's that.
That's well
So
done.
I take it that's basically what happened.
They got attack of 6.
So obviously that takes your pins over your base man
Yeah.
value, so they have actually been destroyed.
Okay.
If let's say you only got 2 pins, you would then start 3. You would get a down and start 3.
Yeah.
Chances of your recovery are quite slim because you have to have another unit enable your lead. You have to proximity of friendly units to enable you to actually rally to take those points off.
Yeah.
So it's quite a recent mechanic that Rick's added, and I haven't actually read it 100%.
Yeah.
But that I can remember.
So what would happen is to rally a unit, you have a nearby unit, take a rally order and pass it, and then the routing unit can then take a rally order itself and try and pass it, and if it does, then it rallies. Okay, so I then get to move my dwarves 5.
Oh, I wonder which way they're going. Oh, look, the steps are just in front of me.
Now, did Rick say it was a test to get on? Is it
Not when you go up the staircase.
not on the staircase?
Everywhere else, no. The staircase is there for a reason.
And so, can the dwarves get off here with a test? Like, could they get off this side?
It's effectively like crossing an obstacle, crossing a wall, so they wouldn't need an agility test.
Ah, I
If you
see.
start touching a wall, you can cross it with no penalty. But if you actually have to run over the wall, then you would need an agility test.
Ah, I see.
Right, so, little dice.
Right, so,
I'll take that back. You've got a couple of null units left to order, your archers and your warriors there.
right, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to take a chance, which probably isn't going to work, and I'm going to try and give mine all an advance order, so they'll move 5, and then they can still shoot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and shoot at those, but obviously it's 20 inches if I'm not in it. And I just met. Oh,
You're in.
I'm in.
So 7 dice. There's some more dice.
Thank you very much. Okay, so they are accuracy 4. Accuracy 4, yeah, long range, so it's 3s.
Yeah.
So hit on 3s. So 1 hit.
Yep. So the dwarves take a pin from taking fire. There's no strike value on the bows, so I'm saving on 8 or less, and I pass.
So that puts the dwarves onto 3 pins, doesn't it?
Yep.
Dwarfs again.
Okay. Now let's see what we can do with the dwarves. So I am going to charge my dwarf warlord into the null warlord. It is just within 10.
Okay.
But if I don't do that, he's going to munch the archers next turn. So,
Run or sprint?
that was a run. It was just within 10.
So they don't need to take the agility test to do that.
So we can both start the combat with no pins. They've got nulls have got no throw weapons. So they've got 200 axes. So, and I've got no throw weapons because I've got my big axe. So I've got command and follow. It doesn't say anything about having 2 attacks. Is that the thing that clerics have? If they're blind up?
It's
Warband does have 2 attacks, so I'm not sure if that's an error from my command. So I'm assuming he's got 2 attacks.
Okay, so this is simultaneous.
so I get to attack as well.
You get to attack as well.
So it's 4 dice for me.
So I am after strength 6, I charge strength 7. I'm armed with big axes.
So I'm on strength 7, unmodified because I didn't charge.
Yeah. So we're both rolling 4 dice, both looking for 7s. I failed 2.
I fail 1.
So we swap over.
Okay.
We both strike 2. So I allocate 2 to the Warlord, 1 to the Bodyguard. I've got resilience 8, so I'm testing on 6. So I've got a red dice for the Warlord and a blue dice for the Bodyguard.
Okay.
And I kill the Bodyguard. And I take 1 damage on the Warlord, so I've got a reroll, which I pass.
And does he have wounds? Or?
No.
Okay, so
There are some models that do have rules, one in particular is heroes. So not every warband has access to the same units. So if a warband has got a guardian, they don't tend to have a hero, and vice versa. So you'll find in the barbarian list that they don't have a barbarian guard unit, but they have a hero. And he's a standalone, have a go hero with 3 attacks and wounds and leader. Barbarian hero can go berserk as well and double his attacks. So it looks like it's been written that the lords can command units around them, they've got command, they've got follow, they've got leader, but the heroes can't. The heroes are combat monsters that go off and be heroic. That's basically. Yeah.
okay, so I need to do the saves for my gnolls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a save on each of the guards.
Okay.
So that's strike value 2 from your axes.
Yep.
I'm in resistance 8 because they've got some armour, so it's 6s. 1 dies and 1 lives. Okay, so how does the combat resolve when it's the same number of pins each side?
Both ended the combat with 1 pin each way, so it's a draw. When it's a draw, both count as losers, so you both take a break test.
Okay.
So I'm command 9, -1 for the pin, and I fail.
Okay, and I'm command 8, -1 for the pin, 7, and I fail. So we both fail.
On 0.
We're both
destroyed.
10. That's interesting. So in Antares, that would be an automatic destruction.
Yeah.
I don't think that's followed through with the new break test. I would have to double check with Rick because I think he's changed it since it was actually here in the book as well. I think you still do what we did before when you take D6 pins.
Yeah.
So both of you take D6 pins to the unit.
So we both had D6 pins, is it?
Yeah.
Is there a dice
I
for me?
take an extra 6.
Oh my.
What does that leave you on 7?
7, still less than my command.
And I take an extra 1.
1.
So I'm on 2.
Okay. So you both failed the break test, so you are actually both now routing.
Yeah.
So you both move up to your normal move away from the enemy.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to move you that way?
Yeah, yes, please.
And I want to double check, I think we both now get down. Let's just check that. Because it's a very recent change that Rick's added, so it's not something I've had a chance to read.
The thing is, if we put it down, it's a good way of reminding us that there's someone else.
Well, that's it, because otherwise you don't know, because they won't get an order of choice next time. Because they're out. They'll only stop when they get a chance to run. Seeing as it's both commanders, this could be difficult.
So literally, both commanders have gone a bit like that. They've got
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Dwarf Spearman. I am going to sprint the Dwarf Spearman forwards. Let's roll for agility. They fail, so they're going to take a pin. They're going to take a pin while being here.
Okay.
Both an extra 5 inches away.
So our commanders are both legging it as fast as they can.
So much for the heroes. I think there's only one dice left, and it's a null dice.
It's the nulls, so I'll give that back. And I think that is these null warriors here.
Yep, so that's got to be the null warriors.
Right, so what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and activate them to get rid of that pin. So 8 minus 1, so 8.
Failed.
They fail, so they go down, but they lose a pin.
Yep, they go down and they lose a pin.
Okay, so that's the end of the turn.
And that's everybody moves. So
we're going to need to resolve the route.
I think they just keep routing because nobody can rally them.
Oh, because they're here. Oh, that's
But on the other hand, I think it's got to be a nearby unit, but there's no nearby units. So that dice belongs to somebody, doesn't it?
your dice for killing the hunters.
No, because... Oh, yeah.
So on the left, extra points.
Okay. Pull the dice. Knolls. Okay, I can't hear a word you're saying.
I'm going to try and get the Noel Shaman to cast fiery balls into these spearmen. But I think, I'm assuming that it's like a fire order, so you can advance and then cast a spell.
Yes, why not? Should be okay. Yeah.
So I'm moving forward. And I'll attempt to fire fiery balls. So it's casting value 9.
Yep.
So is that affected by the advanced?
Nope, roll it.
Fine.
Pass.
So casting.
And you've got to roll to hit against them, I think. And then you cause D3 hits.
So it's 4 or less. 2 hits.
So D3 hits at strike value 2.
Do you have to do that one? Very much. 3 hits.
3 hits.
3 hits. Strike value 2 and burning.
Yes, they'll take 2 pins. So strike value 2 goes from resilience 8 to resilience 6. I take 1 casualty, but I do take 1 pin for taking fire, 1 pin for burning, and 1 pin for taking... Hold on, no.
The casualty is just close combat.
Casualty is just close combat. So that jumps into 3 pins. Green dice. So dwarves, we're going to have a fire order from these guys into the Null Warriors.
These are warriors or
These Null Warriors. So have that camera a second.
Are we going to be able to hear this?
I don't know why somebody started doing that really loud, because then nobody can hear it at all. 10 dice, 5 minus 1 for range, plus 1 for fire order.
Okay. Oh dear.
Exactly half.
So 5 hits on my nulls.
5 hits on your Null Warriors.
Okay, so I'll put my pin on and I'll have to pick out. Sorry, it's still loud.
So that's then resilience 8? 7?
They have no armor. So they're 7 minus, is that strike value?
No strike value on bows.
So it's 7. Oh dear.
Kill 2.
Kill 2. So these 2 guys can come up. Okay.
So
They are now.
okay. So dwarves. So with the dwarves, we've got 2 combat effective units left here, but they've both taken 3 pins. So it's going to be how many pins? Right, these Null Warriors have taken 4 pins.
How
So
clear is the thing that's just sitting there? A random thing. I think it's got, they got 1 pin from sprinting.
yeah, they got 1 pin from sprinting. Okay, so I am going to charge these guys into these guys because they've taken a pin, but I've got spears, so I will strike first.
Do you the activation.
I need to do the activation, which is 8 minus 3 to 5. 2. So I take a pin off. It's taken down to 2 pins, and then they're going in.
So they get to throw their spears and then stab my guys.
Yep. They did and they passed. Yep.
So even though they're going into this more numbers, they have got more pins. So that could potentially affect the outcome of the battle.
So I've got 7 spearmen.
They spears on there. Okay. As we've had previously, if you're armed with spears, you can use them in exchange of missiles.
Yep.
The gnolls don't have anything they can use in exchange of missiles, so this gives you another advantage to charge.
Yep. Yep. So instead of rolling 5 or less, I'm rolling 3s. I still get 3 hits.
So that's 3 hits.
That's 3 hits.
Okay, so there is still a there is a leader in this unit, so I'm going to say that's fancy person. So 3 hits. I'll say blue is the leader.
Blue's the leader, green are the normal dudes.
Do the spears have a strike value?
Strike value of 1, yes.
So 7 minus 1, so 6s.
6s.
To re-roll?
That's cocked, yeah, re-roll it.
So they're all
That's fine, but they take a pin for taking fire?
They do, so that puts them on to
Yes. So again, that's not only do you have a chance to cause casualties, but even without that, any hits will be start throwing not combat.
Yeah. So, now I get to strike first. Spears are really good.
Spears are quite nasty. They may be too nasty, but we'll see how it develops.
Yeah. Thing is, with Roman legionaries, they had throwing spears and thrusting spears. So I think it's going to be a separate now.
At least they can't be used as a missile weapon as well, which originally you couldn't throw them as a missile weapon as well.
Okay, so 7 dice. Strength is 6, +1 for charging. And spears are hand-to-hand strike value 1. So, it's 7 or less.
There will be a game.
So that's 5 hits, strike value 1.
Okay, so I'll put 2 hits on the leader. So that guy, so strike value 1, 6s.
Yep, 1 reroll. Still fails.
Still fails, the leader's dead. Okay, which will be an extra pin. And then 1 hit on each guy, 6s.
Kill 2.
Kill 2. That's 2 more pins. That puts us up to 5 pins.
But you get to strike back.
You get to strike back. So that's,
Oh, that looks brilliant.
but it's not affected by the pins and the close combat.
No.
So it's strike 7. So 1 hit, something less.
1. I roll, you've got strike value.
They just have little hand clubs. So it's going to give you strike value 1.
So 7s. I fail, I take a casualty.
So they manage to take 1 way.
Yeah. So I'm now on 3 pins and you are on 5 pins.
Okay, so you win that combat.
Yeah. So
So I need 2 or less.
yes. Fail. D6 additional pins. 2 takes to 7,
Which is their command value.
which is the command value when they're destroyed.
So they just go straight.
Yeah.
So that is another victory dice team.
Okay.
Still in the back.
And that's take a dice out of the bag.
So even
Right.
if neither of us get the objective, you're in the
But it's all or nothing for the objective win. But how many units have you got left to try and take the objective?
Yes, the scenario, like you're killing Fantares and the scenario is to claim the objective and take it on the table, which is how it is. If it's a draw, because 9 does give you bragging rights, but that's it is second.
Yeah.
Yes, at the minute, your dwarves are winning on units destroyed, but it will be a minor, it will be a range. Like in any game, if you destroy a lot of the enemy, you're definitely winning the field battle. But actually, what you're supposed to do is that.
Okay, so is that
Yeah, I know someone's got chips. Let's pull a dice. Dwarves. You know what we're going to try and do?
Is it the objective?
Right, that's a good question. They're on 3 pins. To get the objective, do I just walk in and grab it? Or do I...
Walk in or run in or
Does this guy do anything?
no, he's more just a token. I don't believe it's a solid. So just a token naked. Token naked, exactly.
Okay, in that case, there's the camera for
I do apologise if we can't have some. He hasn't told me.
I think if you've got to get all the way there and then beat up the druid, so 5 inches in, 5 inches back with the objective.
Okay, so you guys...
But I've got to roll to order first, which I failed. So no, the objective stays there, but I lose it.
So that puts you onto 2 pins, you know.
2 pins there. Right. 2 dice in here. Null dice.
No dice? Okay.
Are the gnolls going to try and climb up the side?
What I'm going to try and do first is I'm going to give these gnolls an advance order.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and advance them and give them another pin before I try.
Okay.
That means they're dangerous. Yes. So they're going to shoot at 70 inches.
So long range, so 4 minus 1 is 3.
7 dice. I think completely. Thank you very much. So 3 sticks.
Yep. That's 1, 2 hits.
2 hits.
So no strike value, save is 8 or less. I kill a dwarf warrior.
But you get to reroll for being down, don't you?
Yes, I get to reroll for being down. And I still fail. Oh, you got to reroll the hits.
Reroll my 2 hits.
Reroll your 2 hits. No, just
Completely miss.
completely miss everything so I don't take any additional pins.
Yeah.
Because everything missed.
So yeah, I'm down back to 2 hits.
Okay, null dice.
Okay, so that didn't work very well. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and activate these guys and then try and charge.
Okay, roll your command dice.
So they're on 1 pin. 8 minus 1, 7.
2. They lose that pin, and you're in.
Go straight in. Neither of the units have spears, so there's no...
No, there's no exchange of missiles. I'm down, so you get all your attacks off first.
Okay, so then
Okay.
So is that +1 for this weapon and +1 for charge?
Yes.
7. Okay, so that's hitting on 9s.
That's not very good for me, but go for it. You still get 2 misses.
5 hits.
5 hits. Strike value.
1.
So 7s or less for me. And I lose 2 models.
Really? So that's 2. Is it 1 pin for being hit as well? Or is it just for the casualties?
Just for the casualties, I think. So I've got 7 strikes back. I've got strength 6. So I've got axes, which is strike 2. And that is 3 hits at strike 2.
Okay, 3 hits at strike 2. I'm going to put those 3 hits in normal guys.
Yep.
So 5s or less. 1 guy dies.
1 guy dies.
And that's a pin 3.
So I lose by 3. I need to take a break test. 8 minus 3 is 5. I pass, What happens then? We just split apart by 5?
Right, so, yeah, so I would have been modified. You would have taken the rank test of 4, but you still passed anyway.
Yeah.
So, you passed. So, as an Antares, the winner can choose to fight and follow around the combat.
So, because I got less pins, I can choose to fight
Because
again.
you won, and he's not failed the rank test and therefore hasn't fled, you can choose to fight and follow around the combat.
So I am going to choose to do it.
Okay. But I'm still down, so you still strike first. Yeah. So grab 6 dice.
6, because one of the lowest dice. Too much?
Yeah.
The Norway. So that's 1 less, because now they're not charging anymore. So it's 8.
There might be a possibility of winning the previous round of combat. Yeah, if you're winning, it's still +1.
So I'm still on 9.
Yeah.
All hit.
All hit, strike 1, so I'm 7s or less. And I pass all of them. So I grab 7 dice. I need
This may have been a bit of error on my part.
6s or less. But I miss with 3. No, I miss with 3. Strike 2.
Okay, so on normal guys again.
Yeah.
So 5s or less.
Kill 2.
2 die. Pins 2 die.
Up the number of pins you've got by 2.
So that's up to 3, so it's 3 against 4. So
I take a break test on -4, so 4 or less. I fail. I take D6 additional pins. Where's the D6 gone?
it's
3. That takes me to 7. That is still less than my total leadership, so I'm going to rout. But there's nobody that can order them back into the fray, so they're basically just destroyed.
When you play,
Yeah,
so you are working towards your bases.
right.
So it depends, because at the minute, obviously, you're leading.
He's fleeing.
So the build baseline is there, so if you flee directly towards the baseline,
Yeah,
you may be able to get close enough for them to run into.
yeah.
If you don't get cut down in the process.
Yeah. What does he get another? Does he get another few attacks as I run?
No,
No. Okay. So
but he does get another turn.
he gets another turn of what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, So do I run now, and then if he catches me, I'm cut down? So if you catch a fleeing unit, is it wiped out?
It's only in the next turn of the game.
Yeah.
He could start running after you to obviously attack him.
Okay.
At the minute, however, the victor does need to consolidate, so you do get up to a normal move.
Yeah.
You can't use that to re-engage, but you'll approve 2 moves anyway.
Yeah.
So you do need to move with 10 inches rated. Straight towards the hero,
So a 10-inch move away. So that's taken me away from the objective.
There was me thinking the dwarfs have got it on solo.
I was thinking largely the same thing. And then you can consolidate 5 inches, which will put you in range of grabbing the objective next turn.
So
Right, so there's no dice left in the bag. That's the end of turn 4. So we'll grab the dice that aren't down.
So the running ones that stay running.
The running ones stay running. So we've got 3 null dice and 2 dwarf dice left. Dwarves. Phew. So this dwarf unit is on 3 pins. I'm going to ask them to charge. So 5 or less. They fail. They lose a pin. and they go down. So, next dice. Please be dwarves. Knolls.
So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to get these guys to grab the objective.
Yep.
And then they're going to try and I have to activate first. So
Yep.
8 minus
3.
3, so 5s. That's a 4.
They activate.
So they
lose a pin.
That 1 pin. That's on 2. And then they are going to do a run move.
So go 1 inch forward, grab the objective, and then 9 inch backwards, I guess.
Okay, 9 inch. Yeah. So they're going to go
It's the same with. I haven't got. I must have got a we used to just slow
the nose is starting to break.
Okay. Knolls.
So what I'm going to try and do now is I'm going to try and do a fire order with the shaman and try and cast fiery balls.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a cast value.
Cast value of 9. Did it?
So shooting, is it +1 I'm assuming?
Yep, so 5s.
I don't play that.
1
Hits.
D3 hits.
2 hits at strike 2, so 6 or less. 1 is killed, and I take 2 pins. So, 2 dice left in the bag. Knolls.
Knolls, right? I think you can guess what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
These guys are going to ready their bows and they're going to fire into these spearmen.
Yeah.
So 7 guys, 7 shots. That's going to be standing and shooting, so it's accuracy +1.
Yep, so instead of 4s, it's 5s.
So that's 3 hits.
Still 3 hits. So,
You're down, so after
re-roll them. Still 1 hit.
save.
So I take another pin, which takes them to 5 pins. I don't think they'll be doing anything soon. So in the 1 dice left is a dwarf dice.
Dwarf archers.
Dwarf archers.
And I see the game's full of ebb and flow, exactly like every Fantares game I've ever played.
I mean, this is going exactly the opposite of how I thought it was going to go. I thought the dwarves had it in the bag as soon as they got there.
But they took so many pins clearing out those 2 units of bolts.
Yeah, that's true.
So are these guys actually down?
They're actually down.
Yeah, okay.
So, dwarf archers, you're going to pour it into this shaman who is at long range.
Yeah, we'll go back to this turn. So if you want to rally units, obviously you've got 2 units over here fleeing.
Yeah.
You have to be within 10 inches of a friendly unit that rallies. They can then, when they rally, automatically allows the other units to then take the rally on. So obviously, because they're still got runaways, because you just flip this turn.
And the thing is, those are going to be on command 1, and he's going to be on command 2.
It's not looking good, is it?
So, you know what? I think they're gone.
But a rally order ignores the pins.
When you do a rally order, you don't take pins into it.
So yeah, so
Right, in
that
that
would stand a
case,
chance.
I will take a rally order. I fail it anyway.
It's going to go down. These are my friends. You don't have friends.
So, that's everything this
They're real
turn.
friends.
Okay.
They're not there.
Running the
And the North Chieftain.
running the Warlord.
So Hogger's nearly off the board.
Fantasy.
Yeah, it's looking brutal. So, we can still do anything. I've got tests to see if I can move these down orders. So, 8 or less? No.
I'm so sorry.
5, 3 or less? No.
So what happened there?
So, they stay down, they're running. At this point, I think I've got to concede.
I think that's fair enough.
They failed to move their down orders, which means they'll get another 15 inches that way. for 7 pins, probably 8 pins.
So they might grow.
Probably destroyed them. These are running, these are down, these are another 15 inches, and he'll go off the wall.
So that seems like it's the game.
Yeah, good game.
Good game indeed.
Right.
Cheers. That's fun.
That is a good game.